Especially with the situation I went through in 2023, I've learned not to silence my own voice at the comfort of others.
But what have you learned about protecting your own voice?
Ooh, that is a good question. What have I learned about protecting my own voice? Ooh, especially with the situation I went through in 2023, I've learned not to silence my own voice at the comfort of others.
That's powerful.
Yeah, I had been doing that unconsciously for a long time. I'm starting to realize what it stems from, and it was someone close to me in my life that I grew up with revealing to me that they felt like I was trying to steal their shine growing up.
So you started to kind of like,
Yeah, because it
Drink
was like,
yourself?
well, I didn't mean to, but because of who I am and how I am, I mean, I was valedictorian. I was number one in my class from kindergarten through 12th grade.
over
Like I was overachiever. And so because of how I am, if I set my sights on something, I'm going to do it and I'm going to do it way above. And so I started to realize that that was intimidating to people and that was making other people feel insecure or, it was pulling out things in people that it was like, well, that wasn't my intention.
So it was projection.
And so
Well,
I
now that you know
internalized,
that,
right? I
yeah.
internalized their projection, thinking that I actually was doing something wrong.
Mhm.
So then I started dialing that back. And because I was already unconsciously dimming my light for other people, when someone intentionally was trying to make me dim my light, it was all the way out. And when I got to that point, I remember we were having an argument and I was just crying because I don't yell. And so I'm just crying. And I was like, I don't know who I am anymore.
Mm.
And that like literally echoes in my head because I remember when I said that out loud, I was like, how did I get here? And that was a wake up call. And to look back on that and see how far I've come, of literally having to go through the guilt of standing my ground, of having to tell people no, people that I love and care for who were asking me to do things. And I was just like, no. And then I would go later like, oh gosh, they're going to be so mad at me because I told them no. Just like, Bill, stand firm, stand firm, stand firm. And now I'm just like, no, can't do that.
Yeah, boundary. Well, congrats on that, because that's one of those things that we don't give ourselves enough credit for. You have to form and grow just based off of like recognizing that if I give myself away to everybody else,
There's nothing left for me.
there's nothing left for me.